Hey everyone, let's take a look at number 217 contains duplicate. So in this question, we're given an integer array nums, and we have to return true if any value appears at least twice in the array. So the value could appear 2 times, 3 times, 5, 10, or even more. And then we return false if every element is distinct. So looking at the example here, in the first one, we're given a nums array containing 1, 2, 3, and 1. So the 1 is being duplicated twice and we return true. And in the second example, nums array contains 1, 2, 3, and 4, and therefore we return false because every element in there is distinct. Now let's take a look at how we can tackle this problem. Let's say the input nums array that we got is what you see here, with items being 1, 2, 3, and 1. In JavaScript, we can make use of a set to help us find duplicates in an array. So let's say we have something like this. What we'll do is we loop over each item in the nums array, and then we're going to add it to the set as we go on the iteration. So it starts with 1 and 2 and so on and so forth. And the set also provides us with a property that you can use to check if a number is already in there. And we're going to make use of this to help us identify if a number that we're about to add is already part of the set. Now, let's see how this is going to help us catch duplicates. Let's start off by defining a new set. And this will contain the numbers as we go through the array in the loop. And we'll write the loop over here. And inside this iteration, we will add each number that we come across into the set. So we can do that by using the set.add method, and then we add the number that we're currently looking at into the set. Now, before we even add the number to the set, we need to do another thing. We need to check if the set already contains that number, in which case we can return early. So we'll do if set.has nums of I, then we can return true because we found a duplicate. And you know what? Let's just move this over into another variable. So just so we're not accessing it twice. And there. So we get each number and we check if the set already has the number, in which case it's a duplicate and we return true. Otherwise, we add the number to the set and we go on to the next iteration. Now, once the loop is exited, that means we haven't found any duplicates in the array, and we can return false. And that should be it. So to recap, because we're using a set here, we are using additional space. So in the case when we have to add all the numbers in the array to the set, we will be having a space complexity of order of n. But in this case, it's worth it because it greatly reduces the time complexity for the algorithm itself. So since we only have to do a one pass of the array, the time complexity here is also order of n, which is pretty good.